Hi everybody, I'm Joe Blair and welcome to Golfing the Tri-State. Today we're in Owensboro at Ben Hawes Golf Course and City Park. This is a beautiful golf course. You're going to love it. We're going to be talking with Chris Cary, coming up, the manager of the course. Also Charles Whelan, the PGA professional. We're going to have a great day here in Owensboro at Ben Hawes. Stay tuned. And special thanks to the IBEW Local 16 in Evansville, 1701 here in Owensboro, and the National Electrical Contractors Association. We couldn't do it without you. Golfing the Tri-State at Ben Hawes coming up.
Golfing the Tri-State is brought to you by NECA and IBEW Local 16 and Local 1701.
NECA and IBEW Local 16. Your quality connection team, yeah. The electric edge, safety is our pledge. Highly trained and always in the lead. NECA and IBEW Local 16.
The Equipment Connection, Highway 57 just west of Daylight, is your connection for fun. The Equipment Connection specializes in the Tri-State's greatest golf carts, customized for golf and fun. Golf carts for home, farm, and the golf course. The Equipment Connection can even make your cart street legal. The Equipment Connection, Highway 57 Daylight, your connection for fun. Brian Schmidt and his family know about golf and fun. The Equipment Connection.
Spalding Communications in North Park and Northfield near the 4-H Center is Vanderburgh County's only authorized AT&T retailer. Spalding has the plan and the phone for you. Individual, family, prepaid, and data plans. Spalding Communications has phones from Apple, Samsung, Motorola, BlackBerry, Sony, and more. You'll love the golf apps available with these phones, and Spalding's knowledgeable team will set you up and get you out on the course in no time.
Spalding Communications, your total communications dealer.
The Southwestern Indiana Building and Construction Trades Council, building the Tri-State with unmatched quality and precision. Tri-State Business trusts the building trades to get projects done on time and under budget. The Southwestern Indiana Building and Construction Trades, hometown people with outstanding integrity who are your friends and neighbors, drug-free and ready to deliver. And how they have delivered. Trust them for your next project.
I'm your worn-out wiper blades. Hey, nice air freshener. For $12 more, you could have seen the road. And when you got cut-rate car insurance, nobody helped make sure you were covered for this. So get an Allstate agent.
Call Allstate agent Dan Jost today at 421-1925. Welcome back to Golfing the Tri-State here at Ben Hawes. Chris Cary, thanks for having us out, man.
Thanks for coming out.
It's awesome.
Glad
Chris
to
Cary,
have you.
the manager of this and Hillcrest, right?
Yes,
That's a nice facility too, I hear.
It's in good shape. It's the best shape it's ever been in. Yeah, both the two courses. We've had nice rain, cool weather, so it's nice and green at both golf courses. We hadn't gone through the drought like we've had the last 3 years, so everything looks good.
This course started when, 1963? Mm-hmm. So it's been around a long time.
Started out as a city course. It went to the state in the late 60s. The state had it up until 2010. We came back in June of 2010, took it over for the state, and then we've had it ever since and doing good things with it.
That's neat. You're doing some upgrades to the facility too. You hear the hammering going on in the background. Putting in a grill over there.
That's right, yes. We're going to have if you've been here, the old Pro Shop, which is turning into an outdoor grill, will probably eventually go indoor. But we're going to be able to grill out some hamburgers, hot dogs, brats, that sort of thing. So we have quite a few outings, probably 40 to 50 a year. With the new convention center coming in, we're probably going to have more. So it's a nice addition for us. So we started selling beer this year. So everybody wants a dog with a beer. So I mean, that's where you rate your golf course.
Dogs and beer, baby.
That's right.
Now, Tom Millay of NECA said that he loves this golf course. And tell me about some of the holes. It's pretty out here.
It is nice. It's kind of two different styles. You've got the front nine, which when we took over, we switched the nines for various reasons. But the front nine's a little hillier. So if you're walking, get your heels out of the way. You go the back nine, it's more link style, it's more open. Front nine's tighter, tighter fairways, tree lined, some hills going up. So it's it's par 71, a little over 6,600 yards. We've got various tees, 4 sets of tees. So depending on your age or skill level, you can adjust your tees, the black tees being the back. So it's a nice, it's gotten the roughs up. We cut it about 2.5 inches, so it's not too deep. But we've got some of those trees that we planted 15 years ago have grown up and made some nice tree-lined fairways. So it's really in good shape. Bermuda fairways, tees, bent grass, pin cross bent grass greens. So it rolls probably a 9, probably on the stemp meter, so not too terribly fast. We get a lot of play. Last year we had over 37,000 rounds.
Wow.
Yes, wow.
Holy catfish, man.
Yeah, that's a lot of golfing going on. So
it is.
They're in very good shape. This course withstands quite a bit of play. So yeah, but if you're going to play, you got to make a tee time. We do 8-minute intervals, and that's one thing we instituted, and we have no problem keeping on with that. But definitely make a tee time.
Make a tee time. Now I'm going to be playing Joe's Scorecard with Charles Whelan, your PGA Pro.
All right.
And you say it's hole 2. It's a 4.5 par because it's so hard.
That's what the messenger titled it as, a par 4.5. It's a 5 for the ladies, and it's a 4 for the men, and it could, it's gotten a little bit easier with technology over the years. Used to it was driver 3-wood, 4-wood in. Now you can, some of the better players can hit a 7 to a 5 iron, maybe a 4 in. So it's a little bit, and the green sets up. It goes up, and it almost looks like the green slopes away from you. So you don't see the bottom of the flagstick, and you're hitting a long iron or even a utility wood into the green in your shot. It cuts right, so you're hitting a cut, so you don't hit a longer drive off the tee. So you're going to an elevated green. So it's a tough hole, and it's a little bit, it's not turtle shell, but it's a little bit slopes off to the side, so it's not easy to stick it on the green even when it's a good size green, but it's a tough hole, you'll see.
I'm looking forward to that. And Charles Whelan's going to play with me for Joe's Scorecard, and he's coming up with a tip. This is a neat tip. He's going to have a long putter tip on how to use it without anchoring it, because in 2016, no one will be able to do that. So nice tip from Charles Whelan. Chris Cary, thank you very much.
Thanks for coming. Yeah,
Golfing the Tri-State, right here in Owensboro, Ben Hawes. Back after this on Golfing the Tri-State.
Nika and IBEW, Local 1701, Owensboro's best team, contractors with direction, safe electrical work. It's a quality connection, done right and on time for your home or business. A skilled, trained workforce that just makes sense. Nika and IBEW, Local 1701.
Since 1971, Curly's Auto Body has been taking care of before and afters. At 31 Negley Avenue, just north of Diamond and Heidelbach in Evansville, the Farnsley family has been doing things the right way, restoring vehicles to the way they were before the accident. Curly's factory-trained technicians makes the after as good as new with a written lifetime warranty, written for life. So if you need a before and after, give Don and his team a call at Curly's Auto Body.
The Good Samaritan Home is independently owned and operated and offers residential living and Alzheimer's care.
The Good Samaritan Home is more than a job. It's my opportunity to fulfill my life's passion of helping others with care and compassion. A smile or a friendly wave from the resident is worth more than any paycheck. Here at the Good Samaritan Home, we're like family.
The Good Samaritan Home is a non-for-profit health care ministry affiliated with United Church of Christ. Call or visit goodsamhome.org.
Come play through at H&H Music, where quality and great prices are par for the course. Pianos by Albert Weber and Young Chang. Digital pianos by Kurzweil. New and used grand pianos. Player pianos by Story and Clark. Beautiful console pianos by Weber and Young Chang. Band and stringed instruments, including Eastman, Jasmine, and Takamine guitars, plus Ludwig and Mapex drums, sheet music, and more. Make a key time at the H&H Musical Arts Center for lessons on any instrument. Swing away at H&H Music, the trusted name in music.
Since 1953, FT Kelly & Sons in Evansville has kept the tri-state swimming with custom in-ground pools. If you can dream it, FT Kelly can build it. Get a free estimate on how FT Kelly can change your life with the pool of your dreams, along with pool supplies, full-service openings, closings, repairs, and replacements. Your family will love FT Kelly & Sons grills, spas, and accessories too. For 3 generations, FT Kelly & Sons Evansville, East and West.
Team Frost Insulators, Local 37, yeah. They insulate the USA, and they're trained to know just how. Industrial insulation, insulators got it down. Use the ones who know the job. They keep it green and never stop. Best at what they do in this town. They're the insulators.
Treat customers as you would like to be treated. Provide a high level of service and always be honest and fair. That's the way the Clement family has done business at Diamond Equipment since 1969. Construction equipment from Case, Cabelco excavators, Terex trucks, the best from Hyundai and Takeuchi, JLG lifts, and more. Diamond Equipment also has a wide range of used equipment priced to sell, and the parts and service team is second to none, with factory-trained technicians and on-site service available. When you finish with the 18th hole, give Diamond Equipment a call.
Welcome back to Golfing the Tri-State at Ben Hawes. This is Tip of the Week with Mr. Charles Whelan.
How you doing? Nice to meet you.
Really good. Nice to meet you, PGA professional.
Yes.
And Charles has an interesting tip for us today because it's really in the news. January 1st, like you said, of 2016.
Yes.
Anchoring the putter is outlawed.
Exactly.
Guys like Tim Clark are going to go crazy.
Yeah, Tim Clark, Adam Scott, this year's Masters winner, and then Webb Simpson, who won the U.S. Open last year, all anchored the putter. And I believe 3 or 4 of the last 5 or 6 major winners have anchored the putter, including Ernie Els last year at the British Open. So he'll defend his title.
He's on again, off again, kind of.
Exactly, and he'll be defending his title this year with an anchored putter, but in 2016 he will not be allowed to do that. And it's Rule 14-1B that says you are no longer, I'll let you hold these,
okay,
and you are no longer allowed to anchor that putter to your body. And so what you'll see is a lot of players that would have the putter up and either anchored in their chest making a stroke or anchored in their belly with the belly putter like such where they were making a stroke. So the putters themselves are still legal, but no longer can you anchor that in your body to make a stroke. They say it does not consist of a legal stroke now.
And you say recently you took a trip to Arizona.
I did. Recently I took a trip to Arizona for the first tee. I was doing some coach training out there and met a pro that was at that golf course, and he had also been a long putter, but he said for the last couple of years he hadn't anchored the putter and had a technique he wanted to show me. It's called a sweeping motion. And so we made a little joke that, you know, not too long from now if they did ban the putters then or the anchoring, that it would be sweeping the nation. So here we go.
Very good.
So the sweeping technique is very similar to what you do in the anchoring, with the exception of no longer will you hold it against your chest. You take your normal stance, you can stand a little bit more upright with it, and what we like to do is when you're standing naturally, your hands or palms face inward. And so what we're going to do with this technique is to place the hand palm inward with the thumb on top of the cap, and then I'm going to take my right hand palm facing inward, and I'm going to do what we call modified claw grip, and that's where the 2 fingers are wrapped around the grip just like such.
Like a great big chopstick.
Like a great big chopstick is exactly right. You'll notice the palm is facing inward because when you have your palms facing inward and you're rotating them back and forth like such, you notice there's no twisting. And a lot of people that go away from the short putter is because they get twitches and they get twisting that putter head and they're not able to keep the ball rolling on line.
Is that what is called the yips?
The yips, exactly right.
Twitching,
it's a form of it. It's a twitching in your small muscles and hands, and you'll see that a lot with Tom Watson. He sort of struggles on those shorter putts.
Yeah.
And that's what happens as you get older. It used to be that's what happened when you got older. Nowadays the guys are growing up, they're just used to the belly putter and the long putter, so that's how they learn to putt.
Right.
But the long putter was designed originally for the guy that had the yips. So this sort of takes all that out of the equation. So left hand thumb on top of the cap, right hand down a little bit, hanging, palm faceward inward, and then we're just going to make a nice sweeping motion all at one time, and then hopefully she goes right in the hole.
Good putt.
So,
can I try one?
yes, you can.
I've never hit a long putter in my life. I've never tried to anchor. I guess I just was never around guys that did it. But so,
okay, so
both hands this way.
No, left hand would be on top.
Left hand on
Yep,
top. Okay.
Right there. Now this one would be anchored in, and then the sweeping motion, both hands rock at the same time. So you would take both hands and they would be moving at the same time.
Okay.
Back, one is pulling, one is pushing.
Okay, one pulling,
Pull this one.
pushing.
Yeah, exactly. So we're gonna take this, we're gonna go back and through, back and through, just like you're sweeping.
If
There
I
you
hit
go.
this, I'm gonna get a long putter, you know.
Yeah, I realize that. It will break just a little bit to the right.
Okay. Not that much.
That's okay though. That's
Neat.
okay for a first try. So.
Yeah, it's different.
It is different, but if you have played with one of these for years, then all of a sudden it's a nice alternative to making a legal rule and being able to continue to putt with your putter, and it's not that huge of a transition for a guy that's used one for a long time. If you used a short putter for a long time, you're probably going to struggle with it a little bit. It takes a lot of practice, get a lot of the feel. So,
Charles Whelan, tip of the week, golfing the Tri-State here at Ben Hawes. We'll be back with some more of the show right after this from the Plumbers and Steam Fitters Local 136.